how that White Line song goes. All right. Howdy. We got, you guys might recognize the hat. I've worn this a couple of times in my covers. But, yeah, no, I just, we're looking at Giovanna's theme today, and we're not really doing anything very special, so, for, like, the intro, so we're just gonna say screw it, and we're gonna go and, just load up her theme, and, we're gonna get to, listening to it, which, just like with the last few themes, all these themes I say for last are ones that I've heard before, so Faust's theme, Chip, Potemkin, and Giovanna, as well as Smell the Game, mainly because I heard them in the beta a lot. Nagoriyuki's was an exception because that's a really good fucking song, and I hadn't really heard the full version of that one yet. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna hit play, and we're gonna see what it sounds like. So, let's hit play. Okay. So that part I know. That part I pretty much know is just the... And if you guys want to know the tuning, it's a half step down from standard, from E standard, so E flat. We've been in this tuning a couple of times in the past, if I remember, but it's just instead of right here. So if you want to know how to play the song, or if you want to play along or whatever, it's going to be... All right, so that first part, it's just, it starts off with the bass, which is why it's kind of easy to tell what the guitar's going to be doing. The guitar's going to be doing the... It's something like that. So, yeah, that's the first part. Yeah. And then it's gonna be this, right? And then we got this part here, which is the chorus. The one thing that makes it hard to for this song to learn it like by ear is the mix is very weird. So like a lot of things are hard to hear. So let's go back. So it sounds like, from what I know of the song, is that it pretty much sounds like it's this through most of it, which is just kind of groovy, you know? We got some groove going on. Back to this again. I wanna just be a trigger with a brutish impulse. The silent window. Alright, let's... I'm actually not familiar with that part, so let's go back.
I wanna just be a trigger with a brutish impulse. The silent preacher. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Don't be curious about me. I don't want you to care. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal.
Yeah, so he changes it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so mind you, really quick, I've listened to the songs back when I played the beta, and I haven't listened to any of the soundtrack until I listened to these songs again, so some of these parts are like, oh, shit, I forgot that existed, so let's go back, because this, I really like the way that it changed up the, right? You got a little bit of a change up before it goes into this solo part. And then we go into E. We've been primarily just right. Yeah, I had to play that. 035. Anyway, we've been mainly playing in this open. Right? We've mainly been playing like on a pedal note. It's a pedal note riff, so we and then it changed up the rhythm a little bit. We've got and then it ends on E. And then we get into the solo section. It's just going from, what we got here? So that's really cool. So, the riff here, I'm gonna not try to super explain it, but, we've got, right? Then we got this small little solo. Oh, this is almost like an Aerosmith thing you'd hear, right? That's almost like almost like something you'd hear in Aerosmith. I can't quite pin down what I would hear, but it's like old school rock, you know? You know? That's all I know from Walk This Way. Don't copyright claim me, please, Aerosmith, I swear. So let's go back, because this riff was actually really cool. Alright, right after the solo section, yeah, so it's really cool. I love this little riff. Played it wrong. Let me play it again. I'm off my game today. Very cool. It's very groovy rock, right? This whole thing is just groovy. It grooves, right? I think that's the whole point of Giovanna's theme. I really dig it. Yeah, that was a little. That was good. You know, the guitar player, I can't remember who it is that's on these songs, but I don't think he gets enough credit for his solos. His solos are fucking up on fire. Like, just listen to this whole thing, dude. Got that pentatonic scale going on. Little tapping run there. And then this part is super cool. It goes from the... It like shifts it up. It's going from what's gonna be in... playing in here, and then I think it's like going up to here. Yeah, it's going something like that. It's playing some weird shit, man. But it's very good solo. I love it. It's great. Right? Very good. He doesn't get enough. This guy doesn't get enough credit for, you know, the solos that he plays. And now we're back into the original. Okay, now we're getting a big crescendo and conclusion. Okay, let's back it up. Let's back it up, back it up, back it up. Because there's some stuff that was a little bit different at the end. God. Oh, that's cool. That's cool ending. Okay, it's let me listen to it again. Yeah. That's cool. I'm not ready for it. I'm gonna play it right, damn it. Anyway, yeah, that way to end it, it's kind of we're grooving on the same riff that's been going on the entire song, and then it brings back the right? It kind of ends on that sort of feeling because we're playing. So it ends on right here. Was it A flat? Or G sharp? Actually, yeah, you could call it A flat, but it's G sharp. I don't know, but yeah, no, it ends on that note. Overall, Giovanna's theme, I like it. You know, it's great. I love it. But the only thing that I really have to criticize the song for is how, like, muddy it sounds in places. Because usually, with most of the soundtrack thus far, it's been mixed fairly well. But with Giovanna's theme, it's really kind of muddy when it comes to the guitars. And I get it, that's probably the aesthetic he's going for. It's supposed to be, you know... right? Like he's playing it on the middle, on the neck pickup, or he's playing it in the middle. Right? It's I've heard people, and I've called it this too. Man writes Red Hot Chili Peppers song without knowing, without ever listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers, because it kind of gives off that vibe. I've also heard people in the comments say that it kind of, that Giovanna's theme also kind of sounds like a Beastie Boys song. I'm not that big into Beastie Boys, so I wouldn't know to begin with, but I will trust you people that you probably know what you're talking about. But yeah, it's really weird in some places how muddy it is. The other thing too is that other than the bass that we hear from the from like the intro and when it plays that riff, there's not a whole lot of bass. If I was going to be making a kind of, you know, this song that's going right, if I was going to have this kind of like what would you call it, just the kind of groove that he's going for, then I would have involved a lot more bass, like a lot more put the bass up more in the mix and give it some more interesting like bass lines that you can actually hear. And probably try to add some slap, because that's, if you're going to make a song that kind of sounds like, you know, it'd be RHCP, then, you know, you got to have some slap in it. You know, just bass in general, you can't ever go wrong with slap bass, you know? So those are really the only couple things I have to say that I don't like too much about it. The riff is just cool. It's, you know, there's a bunch of cool stuff. There's a bunch of cool riffs going on. I really like that one. What's the other one? The fucking... that, and the solo was really good. Again, the solos, like I said when I got to the solo part, is that it was very, 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 very good. It's very well written, and the guy who's playing the guitar, who's playing the solos, he's doing a really good job on the solos. I've enjoyed every single one so far. And he has a very wide range of, you know, guitar that he can play. I've heard like Petrucci, I've heard, you know, blues. I've heard he can go from blues to really technical to everything in between from what I can hear. So very good guitar player. I actually need to look up if it's the original Ash, you know, the Arc System Works in-house band, if it's actually him again or if he got somebody else, because I don't actually know who the guitar player is on the Strive soundtrack. But yeah, Giovanna's theme, it's pretty good. Just honestly should have been mixed a little bit different. But other than that, no criticism here. Still a good song, you know. Again, it's very weird that Daisuke has mostly stayed away from standard tuning. It's very weird. Everything is like drop D, a half step down, or like on a 7 string, or B standard, or I think drop C. So it's very funny to me how many songs just aren't in standard, whereas in older, like in the X and the XX series, pretty much 99% of that soundtrack was in standard, with your occasional song like Dizzy's theme or I think Zappa's theme, and who else was like Anji's. There's like 4 or 5 characters that maybe had a theme that wasn't in standard, but everything on this soundtrack is like, let's try and avoid standard tuning, guys. Let's find anything, even drop D. You know, let's not just go for E standard. But yeah, no, it's great. It's great. I always enjoy playing in different tunings. Half step being one of my favorite tunings, just because you get to play, you know, just because that's the Yngwie sound. You know. Right? Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm gonna check out, just because this wasn't, this song was, you know, it was very straightforward. You know, I didn't not too much to break down, but a lot of cool riffs to try and decipher. And yeah, we're getting close. We've only got 2 more character themes. We've got Chip and Potemkin's, right? Yeah. Chip and Potemkin's, I think, are the last ones. And then we have the other stuff, because people want to hear the staff roll song, the credit song, and as well as, I guess, Smell the Game. I might as well do, just because we've been listening to that song since the game was announced. And yeah, I think it's just fair that we end on Smell the Game until more characters come out, because we still got like, what, 3 or 4 more characters in the battle pass, in the season pass. So yeah, with that, if you liked the video, you know what to do. If you disliked it, you know, all that good stuff. Subscribe, share, everything that a YouTuber will tell you to do at the end of their videos. You can get stuff like this a day before by going over to Patreon and pledging as little as $1 a month. And there's the Teespring store. Teespring, you can get a whole bunch of shirt designs and stuff that I have. I have a couple of those t-shirts lying around here that I put on occasion. And yeah, there's Twitch. There's a bunch of places. You can check all that down in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, which is either Potemkin's or Chips. It has to be one of the two. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.